everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Wine After 9 podcast with your host Dionté
and Rashida,
bringing you your group chat personified.
Yes.
Guys, we are on episode 29.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it?
One episode away from 30.
Oh my gosh.
Please, guys, help us in figuring out what to do for our 30th episode.
Yeah,
because we actually don't know.
We actually have no idea.
We have no
just
idea.
Talking about it and we're like, what do we even do?
Mm-hmm.
We've got to do something though. I don't
What to
know.
do? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But if not, please, if you do have anything, any suggestions,
yeah, please
message us on our socials.
Yeah.
Everything's in the description below.
Yes.
But Rashida, firstly, before we get into it, what are we drinking today?
Well, guys, I am hungover. I'm a bit better now, but I'm hanging, man. So I'm literally drinking Lucozade.
I do not blame you.
You know what? I can't.
You can't come and kill yourself. And being hungover is no joke.
Fam, and do you know what's so annoying? Well, I'm so annoyed at myself, yeah. So basically, I've been going at it the whole weekend, but not like so. So basically, where I live, I'm very close with like my neighbours. They're basically my god sisters, technically. Yeah. So it was one of their birthdays. She turned 21. So it's like, well, she's turning 21. By the time this comes out, she'll be 21. So she was like, oh, I'm gonna do like a little party for my birthday, and obviously she literally lives. You know when people say a stone's throw, like literally, proper. I can dash a stone to her house. Like it's that close. All I have to do is walk around the corner.
Literally.
So I was just like, yeah, it's lit. So anyway, so the Saturday, like, I drank, but I didn't take it too far. It was just like a nice wave, and like, but I was like prepared. Like I was drinking my water. In between, I woke up the next day. I was a little bit hungover. It wasn't anything too crazy. I just felt a bit sick in the morning. Didn't eat till like 2 p.m. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. That was on the Saturday night into Sunday. Cool. So Sunday now, I'm chilling or whatever, and then they're like, oh, like, come back. There's still some food. There's still like vibe. Let's like vibe again.
Okay.
So we go back yesterday, and I did this whole lecture. Everyone's like, everybody drink your water because you can't be hungover. Who even wants to go through that? Only for me to be the person to suffer. But do you know what my problem is, yeah? I don't know when to stop. I was drinking Prosecco, I was drinking my water in between, everything was fine until someone pulled out a bottle of Captain Morgan's, and I don't know who told me to now come and be doing shots with me.
Yeah.
I don't know who actually asked me to go and be doing that useless behaviour.
It's hard to know, like, your limit though. Like, it takes a lot of restraint.
I don't know how people can just be like, the thing is, usually I'm just like, yeah, guys, I'm done. But for some reason, yesterday, the vibes were so lit. I thought, nah, man. Open that bottle, let me show it, man.
Yeah, and especially when it's a stone throw away.
Literally,
what am I really withholding for?
That's what I think.
If I could walk,
I could roll. I kept telling people, I was like, guys, you know, I can roll to my house. Like, I can literally get on the floor and roll there.
Come on, man.
Literally,
it was bound to happen.
Yeah, it was gonna happen, but it was vibes though. But yeah, guys, so I'm so I was literally driving here, and I was literally like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So I said, yeah, I'm drinking Lucozade today.
Yeah, man. We love the commitment, honey. We love the commitment. And she's still here today.
Still here, girl. So, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Asti. Rashida was kind enough to bring some Asti for me. Thank you, girl.
Yep, I said, you can have that D. Don't include me. I don't want to know.
I was even like, are you sure? She was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I just don't want to know. Like,
no, I hear that though. But like, I was in the mood because now like the weather is getting better.
Oh, the weather's going to be so... Have you seen the weather for this week?
Mate! Have you not seen my washing all over this place?
Literally.
Because I'm like, I need to make use of the sun now.
Honestly, I literally said I need to put
before
up
it goes.
Best fit. We might not get sun again.
Exactly.
So let's do it.
So I was like, you know what? Anyway, you know us British people. As soon as you get a hint of sun, we get gas.
Literally, I saw a tweet yesterday, and it basically said that someone was they were like, I'm at the beach. Someone's walking around topless. Another person is sunbathing. Someone's got the speaker out, and it was, I think, 15 degrees. But there was just a bit of sun, and everyone loses their mind.
Yeah, we lose
literally.
Fam, I have a neighbour, bless him, he passed away now. But when I used to when I was growing up, every time when there was a little bit of sun, he would come out to his front porch with his, it wasn't even like a lounge chair, but like his chair.
Yeah.
Top off.
Yep.
Shorts on, and would literally just sit in the sun and sunbathe. Like, I would go to school with him, like getting his chair out, and I'll come back to school, and he will still be there. And I'll be like, fat. His skin, I was like, nah, you can't. Ow! hours and hours on end.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh, he was hilarious though, but he loved the sun.
Yeah, you have to get as
my
much sun.
God.
Like, literally, because obviously I came back from holiday. I've still got my tan, but my skin doesn't have the glow. Like, my skin feels dry. So I was like, this week, I'm going to sunbathe.
Yes.
I'm doing it. Sorry.
Oh my
God, 100%.
God, 100%.
It's been like 26 degrees. Sorry, I am sunbathing. I need to get my glow back.
Hello.
My skin's
That's
so
one thing I'm
dry.
looking forward to this summer, you know, to get that nice...
That glow, that juice
dark
to the
glow.
skin. Yeah.
Like, oh. But that's why, though, I was even talking to my cousin about it. As much as I used to make fun of people getting tan, fake tan and that, I low-key want to get, like, the suntan lotion. Not the mousse where you do the glove and all of that. Like, I just want, like, how you have Nivea, but it's just tint in it.
But do you know what?
So that I can at least have that glow.
Get it?
Yeah, because we get it for the glow. Yeah. Not per se like the tone.
Yeah, but just
but like the glow.
Yeah.
So you see how, like you said, you still have your summer tan.
Yeah.
If you put that on, you'll just have the glow, but your summer tan will still be there.
I'm about to get that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna send you the one that I found. Yeah. I tested it on my arm and I was like, ooh.
Oh, swear.
It literally looked like you're wearing Fenty Glow.
Ooh,
type thing, just not as like intense, but you know them ones like if you do this in the light and like you see, I feel like every black girl needs that for this summer.
Yeah, we need to be,
because if our skin pops already, imagine the additional enhanced.
Because we pop on holiday. When I was on holiday, I was literally looking in the mirror. I was like, wow, Rashida, wow, you're tanned.
And have you ever seen like a group of black girls on holiday?
And they look like
it's just
goddesses.
They look like chocolate stars. Honestly, like in the sky. Oh my goodness. It's like they're glowing from miles away.
And I love when they wear like
bright colours.
I literally said dark skin women, just black women in bright colours.
Yes. And proper like luminous.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen a dark there's one dark skinned woman. I don't know if she's a model. She looks like a model. But I always see her on TikTok, and like she'll be on the beach wearing a bright coloured bikini, and like her skin is, I don't even know how to explain it. It low-key looks airbrushed.
Yeah, honestly.
Like I think she would do like, I'll wear a white bikini today. She'll wear like electric blue.
Oh yeah.
Luminous yellow.
Yeah.
Like and she'll just keep changing her bikinis. You can't even really see her face like that. You just see her like from her back.
Oh, I love
but
it.
her skin with each colour, like it doesn't look real. That's the best way I can just describe it.
Yeah.
Black women in bright colours. Yeah, 100%.
So good. I literally reposted a picture the other day of this actress. Have you seen Sinners yet?
I haven't yet, you know. I need to watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. It is, oh my goodness, 10 out of 10.
It's good.
But one of the actresses in it, her name is Wumi. I keep forgetting her second name, but she literally, for the press tour, they, like, one of the screenings or whatever that they did, she literally was wearing this bright orange, and she literally looked like a glowing... she just
they look like Oscar trophies.
No, literally,
I don't know how to explain it. It's a different type of
there's just a way
thing that it brings out.
Honestly, the photo literally took my breath away.
Yeah.
I was like, literally, I was like, oh my! They had her in orange. They had her in greens. I'm just like, black women need to stop wearing them colours.
Honestly,
let's not hide from colour.
Honestly.
And I love, like, my favourite things to wear is bright colours. Like, I love wearing red and I love wearing orange.
Oh, you suit red bad.
Pops on my skin, man.
I love red on you.
Oh,
it looks so
I love
nice.
red and I love orange.
But those are the colours, like you said, we need.
Yeah.
Especially this summer. Watch the hate even rise because you're in bright colours. People be hating. That's how you know it's working.
Honestly, no. Honestly, man.
Honestly.
But, Dionté.
Yes.
We've got things to talk about, as we always
do.
have things to talk about. But one of the first things that I wanted to talk about is social media. There's a lot going on social media at the moment, as always.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to very quickly touch upon is, did you see that Whitney and Lochan broke up?
Rashida, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key a bit upset.
I was so upset.
I was low-key upset. I was rooting for them. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
No, honestly, I was rooting for them.
No, I was quite shocked as well.
Because it kind of just came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Because I thought they were like... Because I saw... So there's that whole... So actually, it's good we're talking about Whitney because there's been a lot going on. So she did like a video a while back. I think it was like on her podcast or something. And she was basically talking about like changing up her aesthetic and like being more like I don't know, just like
Conservative or something like
conservative
that.
and whatever. So then that happens. I think people started speculating from there.
Yeah.
Because they were like, why would you feel like you need to do that if you've got a man or whatever? And then, then they just literally just dropped that announcement. They were like, yeah, we're not together anymore. I was like, huh?
Fam.
I even saw they were together. I saw them post literally like the week before.
And with the hotel room. Yes, that was not that long before she announced their split.
So I'm just like, what the hell happened?
I really hope it doesn't have anything to do with the inside.
Do you know a lot of people are saying that they think
because that timing is nuts.
A lot of people are saying that. So I actually haven't watched the inside thing. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's
like
good.
The backlash.
Yeah, but I didn't watch it to see what like the whole backlash and everything was for. But people were basically saying that they feel like it's because of that. But I don't know. I didn't really.
But then like, I watched it, but I didn't finish it. But it just, I don't know. I don't think it's like that deep to break up your relationship for.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she did anything on the show that was like, he just found out for the first time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It was just like, she just kept laughing at different situations or laughing at people, things like that. That was it. So, I don't know if there's... But the timing is crazy, though.
Yeah, the timing's a bit mad.
The timing is crazy. But this is why we've even said it before in previous episodes. Yeah. Don't idolize social media
relationships. Yeah.
Relationships.
They're real relationship. Things are going on that we just don't know about. It's just that they're more public with their relationships.
Yeah, like...
It's not anything to get...
No.
Thingy over, but it's... Did you see the video that she posted though? I just really want her to delete it. The thing is, okay, I love Whitney down, but I was just like, someone take this girl's phone.
Yeah, honestly.
Take her phone. Like, if that was one of you, I would be like, give me your phone.
Yeah, right man.
Now. And she made another TikTok and she was like, oh, because she didn't have the same hair or something. I was just like, she's crashing out.
She's crashing out.
I just was like, somebody please take her phone. Please just take her phone.
And her sister seems like the type like she'll actually grab the phone. So where is the sister? Away. I really want like her to take a social media break. Because even me, I love Whitney and I hate that people are turning on her. And I don't feel like it's that warranted. Like, yes, I get there's certain things where you could be like, oh, I didn't like the fact that Whitney did that. But I don't think it's that deep where it's like, cancel her and do all of this and all of that. Like, I'm still very much rooting for Whitney. I really want her to win so badly.
Yeah.
But she also needs to learn... Maybe she needs, like, PR training.
Maybe, yeah.
Things like something of that nature where it's like, you're not giving away too much of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, keep it cute for social media.
Yeah.
Type thing. Like, yes, you could say, like, oh, we've decided not to be together. But then all of this stuff, like, week 2 of being single. Yeah. And I get up in the morning feeling refreshed and my mindset has completely done a 180. Like, fam!
Yeah, I know.
Just say, I need some time.
Yeah.
I'm going through a breakup. It's okay. Do you get what I mean? But I just feel like she keeps unintentionally digging a hole for herself. Because now it's so sad. She's at that stage now where people are just looking for anything to turn on her and to use.
Definitely.
And I just low-key feel like deep down, unintentionally, she's kind of giving them little things.
Yeah.
And I don't want her to, I don't want her to give them any satisfaction.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she still hasn't been famous that long, you know. I think it's been like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. Like, it hasn't been that long. So, but it's just sad that she doesn't have grace. Like, people refuse to give her grace for anything. It's like she has to be perfect all the time.
Literally. Honestly, the whole thing with Whitney is really showing... People really hate black women. You know?
Yeah,
Did you see the TikTok that she did with Sammy? And she was showing Sammy what people were saying that she looks like. And it was a picture... Is it that Mark Henry? I think he's like a wrestler or something.
Mark Henry.
Yeah, they literally...
they love to use that one on black girls. Like, if they say you're ugly, you'll be like, oh, Mark Henry. Do you know what Mark Henry looks like?
Like, don't boy it. Do you know what I mean?
Don't do that. Like,
don't boy it.
I've yet to meet a black woman who looks like Mark Henry.
It's just
like, you just say it to be racist.
They're just saying it to be racist, and some of the things that they're saying to her, it's just
horrible.
And also as well, someone made a really good point, and they were like, Okay, cool. She made that video. I was like, somebody needs to take her phone. Again, she's going through a breakup. That's her way of expressing herself. Cool, whatever. But somebody literally made a point and was like, if that was somebody else like Grace or somebody else, they wouldn't. Honestly, it's because people just hate black women. Like, they just hate to see them do anything.
Do you not remember who's the woman in Love Island? I pray you remember her name. And she was with the black guy and she was hated. And she kept shouting at him and all of that. And she Faye!
You know I complained to Ofcom for that. I'm not
gonna lie. She was abusive. Yeah? That was abusive.
I'm gonna sit here and watch a man be spoken to like that on television, especially a black man. No chance. I wasn't having it.
And knowing you can't say anything back because he's a black man.
Literally.
She was so hated. They probably received the most complaints ever. Olivia Atwood, they hated her in her season. She's a whole presenter now. No one ever talks about Faye and Olivia. And they were 10 times worse than Whitney.
All Whitney literally did was go... And I think Whitney carried herself perfectly in her season.
100%.
They've literally just switched on her. I haven't watched this inside thing, but from people that have told me that they've watched it, they were like, it wasn't even that.
But they switched on her even while with Love Island. Because remember, they all loved her. And then I think she had an argument with Ella.
It was,
and then that's when they slowly started switching on her.
Because she don't even chat to Ella now.
Yeah, like... And people, I still see the comments. Even from that
argument, it was so obvious that Ella was moving mad. Ella was moving
so dumb. Like, it was such a dumb argument.
It was dumb, but it was like a sisterly argument.
Yeah, like...
And they even squashed it before they left. And I think something happened when they came out and now they don't talk anymore. That's fine.
I think it was one of those ones.
The way people get onto Whitney... The things that they say to her, when she was even putting up screenshots of the abuse that she was getting from these stupid little accounts. Mm-hmm. And it's always these accounts with like 2 followers, 3 followers.
That's why I can never take them serious.
You can't literally take them serious.
Because if you're not bold enough to come and with Vim and say, yeah, this is me, I'm saying it, and what?
They always
you're a pussy.
This little stupid, you're actually a little
you're
pussy.
You're a pussy, like, so why am I taking you serious?
They just don't want black women to do anything. Even for us now, guys. That got posted, yeah? People are telling us that we're the female Andrew Tate just because I wanted to say that if a black man makes a mistake and tries to run to a black woman, we're not supposed to save them. People are like, oh, save it. Somebody wrote, they were like, oh, that's why you don't have baby mums and you've got Tyrone in jail. It's just like, what's your actual problem? What? Who hurt you?
Honestly, the triggered were triggered.
Honestly, black women can't
You were triggered.
We can't say anything.
No.
We can't do anything.
But I've just
actually hate us.
You just have to mention the buzzwords, black women, black men. Yeah. If they don't hear,
will come for you.
It's like people go out of their way to misunderstand you.
100%.
Because if they really sat there and listened to the clip or even listened to the episode, then they would know where we're coming from. Like, you just taking a second clip and you're there. Why are you that hurt? We never mentioned your name individually. Honestly, why are you that hurt?
It's mad.
You need to heal.
Honestly, many people need to heal. They just hate black women so much. So that's why they're just coming for Whitney. Like, she's literally going for a breakup. And whilst I'm like, please, babe, just chill. But that's her way of expressing herself. And it's so right. Someone made a valid point and said, listen, if it was like Grace, if it was, who else is white? Sammy, if it was... Laura, I don't know, it would be fine. Like, they'll be like, oh, we feel so sorry for you. Keep your head up, babe. Yep. You're going to be fine. But Whitney now is, allow it. I wouldn't go as far to be cussing her out online. But I did see the video and I was like, I just want someone to take her phone. But I'm not going to be go out of my way to be actively gunning for the girl. Like, imagine you're going through a breakup. You're trying to process that. Then now people are coming online so you look like Mark Henry. Are you sick? Mark Henry.
But this is the thing, though. You're that triggered that you're basically saying someone looks like a man because of what?
And why is it always like black women look like men all the time? They have to compare them to a man. They do it to them all the time. Like, exactly. She looks like this man. She looks like this man. Why?
It's actually ridiculous.
It's just so neat, and it's always these little 2 follower accounts. It's just like, you're a little pussy, old man.
Honestly, like when it's
a loser.
White women who are unattractive, I never hear them say they look like a man.
You will never see a white man.
Like, you never hear them say, oh, you look like, I don't know, like Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
you never hear that. So what is true? Why is it when it comes to black women, automatically it's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, she looks like a man. You look like a man. It's always Mark Henry. It's always, who's the other one? It's just stupid, man.
Drogba. I've seen. I've actually learned. I don't even think it's a skill. I actually think people have known it. I've just discovered it late. If you just view things as like, people are really going out of their way to hurt you, like we're in school, it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Do you know how petty you have to be like, even when I was looking at the comments and stuff, I just kept thinking, you know, when you're in primary school and you're trying your hardest to hurt someone,
Yeah.
it feels like that, but at your grown age. How can I take that serious?
Honestly, you can't.
You can't.
You just have to laugh. It's
But
hilarious, in fact.
thank you for the engagement, though, Bookie.
Yeah, thanks for the engagement, guys. Love that. That's good for us. Great for us. But yeah, Whitney Lochan is sad, man.
It's sad. But what do you feel about her changing her aesthetic?
Oh, good point, actually, because I wanted to talk about that. I've already said this before. I don't really like I don't really like that a lot of young girls are feeling like they have to go down this like clean aesthetic route for the sake of like, I don't know, like they just feel like they have to be this like clean, good girl. It's like just dress like a sket, man. Like, just do you know what I mean? Just dress like a hoe. Like, it's fine, you're young. Like, you don't need to be in. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the girls are like, and then she did a picture again. But one thing I like about Whitney as well is that she literally was like, yeah, I'm back now. I'm a bad bee. Yeah. Like, just be a bad bee. You don't need to do this whole clean girl aesthetic. Like, you've got literally 21-year-olds wearing blazer and jacket. It's just like, you're 21 years old, just slap on a miniskirt because they think like, oh, I'm dancing like I'm just like a her. Da, da, da. Just do what you want. Just dress how you want.
I definitely hear that.
Just dress like a hoe never gets cold, man, as Cardi B said.
Listen,
bring back those days, man. Just wear what you want. Like, you don't need to
bring back those days.
No, honestly, bring back the days when
everyone was a hoe.
When everyone was a hoe. Once upon a time, now
long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. And I did this shit. I was a hoe.
Honestly, man. No. I'm joking. But just, do you know what I mean?
No, but I get what you mean. Like, dress your age.
Dress your age. Yeah. Do what you want. Like, I think a lot of girls feel like they need to have this clean girl aesthetic to almost be chosen or to be taken seriously. What it is. And it's just like, just wear a mini skirt and a bralette.
And I think that's kind of what I took from it. Like, I don't, even Whitney's one, for example, as much as your life is your life, whatever you want to change it. But it also kind of gave the impression that, like, you changed for a man. And now that the man is gone, you've gone back to yourself. Like, and I hate that for her.
Hate it. Because she's too.
Because then it just shows the clean girl aesthetic never really came from you.
Yeah.
So maybe it could have been a thing where Lochan finally reached the point, well, not finally, you meet people how you meet them.
Yeah.
But he may have got to a point where it was like, we're actually getting older now, you need to dress a bit more appropriate, all of that. So she was probably like, all right. And then now that he's gone, she's like, I don't need to do this. Yeah. But at the same time, I think this is why, even including us, we have to be very careful with the message that we're portraying to others, because someone could look at Whitney and be like, oh yeah, okay, so when I get a man, I have to dress more not provocative, more modest and all of this. But when I'm single, it's okay to be a baddie.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, when you're in a relationship, there is a certain courtesy that you would have towards your relationship. Yes, okay, I may not have my ass hanging out, but your style shouldn't really change, because I feel like your style is you as a person.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So if it's a thing where it was like, you can be a baddie and be modest at the same time. Like, no one says that you have to be skimpy.
No, but you can.
But I agree that you should also not look like you're going to work.
Yeah.
When you're going to the motive.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So, I just think the timing of that was a bit like,
I know, the timing, I know.
Like, now it just looks like you tried to change for a man.
Yeah, literally. It's the timing.
So, like, that's why I think that's why we felt that way, where it was like, I wish you could just take a break.
Yeah.
And then, like, once you calm down, everything else levels out. Like,
I just hate the way people are talking about her. I think that's something just delete it. Like, I just don't want to see it, because I hate that people are going in on her like that. But yeah, ladies, like, I just think if you are to check, because all of us do, we'll wake up one day, I do it all the time, I'll wake up and I'll be like, I just want to switch up my aesthetic, but that's for me.
Exactly.
It's not for, I've got this guy in my life, so I need to change up my aesthetic. And I mean, we've all been there at some point in our lives and we've done it, but honestly, it's not worth it.
No.
Because if I've done it in my life, I'm single now, so where's it taking me? Do you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't done anything for me, and it needs to be for you to wake up and be like, you know what? I'm just going to switch up my aesthetic because
Yeah.
this is how I feel.
Exactly.
And you just need to do everything for you.
Exactly.
And not for a man.
Not for man. Speaking of the social media scene and people getting onto people, have you been seeing Justin Bieber?
Oh, dear, just don't, because it's actually making me really sad.
God, it's actually so
it's making
sad.
Me so sad.
Basically, long story short, Justin Bieber's crashing out.
It's crashing out
on
guys,
social
man.
media. Like, his behaviour seems very strange. Like, when he's out in public and stuff, he low-key even looks like he's on something.
Literally, like, it's scary. He's
low-key forgotten that you have a whole child and wife at home. I'm so sorry, but he is a horrible husband. Horrible. Like, yes, people love to talk about Hailey Bieber and all of that, yeah, but fam, you can't deny he's not treating her the best either.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
But he is crashing out and it's sad. Because I really like Justin Bieber. From when he first came out as a kid, like, Jamila loved him so much. I took her to his concert, like, loved him. And just because we've seen him from... But then this is the thing, though, with these child stars. They see things that they're not supposed to see in there too. Like, I saw this video. Someone made a TikTok of, like, things that Justin Bieber's, like, been through in his career. And he was literally, like, 18 and going on shows and, like, people were, like, sexualising him.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was that thing that he went out with Kim Kardashian? Do you remember that rumour? And they took those pictures on the beach. Well, like, stuff like that just didn't need... The boy was 8. He was a little boy.
He was a little boy.
He was even younger. How old was Justin Bieber when he came out? Like, 15?
Yeah.
He was like 15 or 16.
Literally.
And you've got all the girls in the world screaming.
Do you not remember that actress?
Women.
At that award show, and she, like, tried to grab his dick or something.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And he was a teenager.
He was a boy.
No one talks about it. If that was the other way around and it was a grown man doing that to a little girl on a public platform, come on, man. Like, when it comes to stuff with children, there should not be a double standard. Children are children.
Literally.
And adults are adults. You knew better. Like,
but then that's that thing of, sorry to make a quick point. I was listening to something earlier and basically it was talking about how with men, you, like, a lot of... I've had conversations with men or seen a lot of stuff where men will say that they, like, lost their virginity at really young ages.
Yes.
And they were sexualized by, like, older women and older women would, like, sexually assault them. But it's never seen as that. It's just seen as, like, to them it's like, oh, they're men and then they're... to
them they feel like they managed to get the woman when really she groomed you.
It's literally...
Like, they don't realise...
sexual abuse.
Yes.
And people look at it as like, oh, he's a boy, like, yeah, he's getting girls, da-da-da-da-da-da.
When really, fam.
Really, it's sexual assault.
How are you as a 13 or 12-year-old gonna get a 19, 20-year-old? Like, be real. Be real.
A lot of men go through that.
A lot of men have been abused sexually.
There was one auntie that took my virginity.
Yeah,
and blah, blah, blah,
the
blah.
babysitter.
Yeah, the babysitter.
It's always someone who was looking after them.
Honestly.
Or like so-and-so, like my neighbour's sister.
Yeah,
my neighbour's cousin. It's always someone near.
Yeah.
Their facility,
really
like, you were groomed.
Yeah.
And you were gaslit into thinking like you wanted it.
Exactly, and men grow up carrying that trauma. Till eventually get to a point, and we're just talking like, Justin Bieber is a celebrity. Yeah. So he's literally dealt with like every girl in the world screaming over him, and then...
And I'm sure they all grab him up.
Yeah, they were grabbing him up. Then he's all the stuff with Diddy
fans,
as well.
The celebrities, and, the men, the women. It's like, the boy did not have a chance.
He didn't have a chance. He didn't, like, he's literally probably got trauma.
Probably.
So now he's crashing out.
Have you not seen him?
Literally.
He's like,
traumatized.
He's fully traumatized, and I think now it's finally, like, getting to him.
Yeah.
I think now he's probably even at a place where, you know, there's certain points in your life where you realize, oh, I'm actually grown, you know?
Yeah.
So I think now it's just like, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want. But this is why if you don't tackle your issues early on, this is how stuff like this happen.
Yeah.
You can tell like it's been festering because you couldn't speak about it. So now it's just like you said, like a volcano erupting. And it's just such a shame that now like he's brought a child into this situation.
Oh, it's so sad.
And also a wife. Like, obviously, I don't know what he's fully been through, but this is why I say that if you're truly not ready to do things, don't do it. Because I feel like now he's at that point where he just resents everyone. He's taking it out on his wife. He's taking it out on everyone around him instead of just dealing with it.
Crashing out.
And it's sad. Even that, like, people are talking about how wholesome the video of him and Sexy Red was, but I was thinking, are you insane?
Yeah,
That
video
looked
was
scary.
That video was something
He
else.
literally looked like, if I find you in an alley, yeah, I'm coming for you. I was thinking, no.
Yeah, no, that video
It was creepy. Like, he literally looked like a creep. So I don't, but I think because people love Justin Bieber, they don't want to admit that.
Yeah.
But that video was creepy.
Yeah.
Because imagine now an uncle doing that and looking at Sexy Red like that. Everyone would be like, man, why is he doing that? He's such a perv. But because people like him, I just think he really needs help.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these celebs just need help.
Yeah,
but
he needs help.
Unfortunately, in those type of situations, they have a bunch of yes men around them.
This is the thing.
And it's like, as long as you're paying them and they're getting paid, they don't give a fuck.
They are surrounded by yes men.
Yeah.
Literally. And I said the same thing about Kanye West. They literally have yes men all around them. So anything they want to do, it's like, yeah, cool, do it.
Yeah.
Or they just get pushed to do things. Like when you watch these documentaries about these celebrities, they'll be saying that they were overworked, but they were still like, no, go and do this and do this and blah, blah, blah. Because everybody is part of this money. This person is a money-making machine.
Yeah.
If you don't go and do your show and go and do what you have to do, no one's getting paid. Yeah. So of course they're going to push you to go and do it. Mm-hmm. Literally.
Bro.
He's literally crashing out in front of our eyes, and it's scary. It's really sad.
Scary. Because it's like, this is why having a support system in general, we actually take it for granted. Because yes, a lot of people see celebs and stuff and they think, oh, because they have money, they're all right.
No.
But you don't realise, fam, a lot of them are really out here alone in this world, you know. Their families have turned on them. Some of them can't even trust
their own parents.
Yeah, like their parents are stealing from them.
Yeah.
Or all of... So sometimes I think it's very easy because people associate money with being happy. But it's not a thing.
No, not at all.
It's not a guarantee. Because I even saw a clip of Will Smith. I think he went on Drink Champs. And he was like, he wishes that everyone could experience the life that they desire so that they can see that it's not it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's deep.
That is very deep.
But he was like,
it's true.
People always talk about hitting rock bottom, but no one ever talks about when you reach the top and there's no further place to go.
That's
so he was like, oh, when you've reached like the height of your money, you don't need to make any more. You've hit all the milestones. You've got all your awards, all of this. And then it's like, now what?
Now what? Yeah. And that's
Do you get what I mean?
in itself, because a lot of people lose it at that point. Yeah. Well. That's where Justin Bieber is.
Exactly.
What more can I actually
What more can I do?
Because I've done it all.
You've done it all.
And he's our age.
He's our age.
We are still like starting and grinding. Imagine having done it all and got to the top of your career at the age of 18.
But that's why I'm
there?
happy that like, I don't think I could be like a child star.
I used to
even like the Kylie Jenners and that. Fam, you're not even 30 yet. You've accomplished everything. So what are you going to spend like 30, 40? That's why they love to have kids and do all of that.
Yeah, because then
it gives them a new
purpose.
Yeah. But then even that though, her kids are going to grow.
Yeah.
In about 20 years, they're going to grow, get their own life. And you're still going to be in your 40s. What then? Like, I can't... It just shows you like every circumstance has their pros and cons. Yeah. But honestly, I really do hope and pray that he gets healing, because I don't want it to be another situation of Liam Payne.
Honestly, that was what I thought. Liam Payne, is it Aaron Carter?
Yes, yeah. Aaron Carter. I really don't want that.
Hearing stuff like that about Justin Bieber, like I'll be so upset.
It's honestly upsetting, but we're praying for you. I really, really hope
honestly, I really hope
he heals, man.
I really hope someone just steps in and is like, look, you need the help.
Yeah.
And then, but it's just hard as well, because when they get to a certain point, again, there's yes men all around, and also when people are adults, what more can you tell them?
Yeah. And plus their egos are already...
You need help. No, I don't want it. What can you do after that?
It's true.
You can't force him against his will and send him to rehab.
True. Very, very true.
It's hard, man. It's a hard one.
It's peak. Okay, so moving on to something a bit more light. Did you see the viral wedding that was going around on TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
The JP wedding.
Yeah. That wedding looked incredible.
It looked lit.
That was like royalty.
Literally.
Yeah, that was a wedding.
So, for those who don't know, basically, I think she's an influencer. Her name is Priscilla Ojo. She's the daughter of like a famous Nollywood actress. And she married her fiance, who's a Tanzanian artist. I think his name is Juma Jukes. something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they got married, I think this past week. So they actually did 4 ceremonies.
My dream.
So I'm going to list the ceremonies that they did.
My dream.
So they had their first ceremony was an Islamic traditional wedding, the nikah.
Oh.
In Tanzania.
I didn't know they did that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Raw.
Then after that, also in Tanzania, they did their civil wedding.
Okay.
And then in Nigeria, they had their traditional wedding in Lagos. And then finally, they had their 4th and final wedding, the white wedding. But it was like a destination that wasn't disclosed. But people...
have money.
To have money!
In this life, have money. And as Davido says, love is sweet. But when money enters,
it's sweeter. Honestly.
Sweeter.
Nothing beats it, you know.
My God, man. People have money. That wedding looked
and every ceremony was extravagant.
It was extravagant.
It wasn't even like, oh yeah, let's save on this one so that we can...
They did not even on my... Do you know what, actually? Their wedding is what I thought Davido and Chima's wedding would be.
Yes.
Their wedding is what I thought.
I was low-key disappointed in their wedding,
so
with Davido's wedding.
It just looked too... It was too chaotic.
It was too... Yeah.
Colours, back. It was just too much.
But even like the venue, it just seemed...
It was just
random and
It
packed.
just like they just did it. Like, it was just too much. I didn't like it. No. I literally thought that their wedding was going to be like
100%.
that. I was praying that day. When I saw it, I said, is this... I said, okay. I mean, and let me not even talk because I ain't got money, but
yeah,
I thought that's what Davido and Chim was
100%.
I thought that was going to be their wedding.
Because these guys, and the thing is, everyone, like, in terms of black celebs, were there.
Yes.
Like, I didn't realise how big they were. Because really...
Same, I didn't realise. When I saw the people I thought, who are these people?
Fam, like, I knew about her briefly. Like, I knew her face from social media, but I never knew like her name or what she did, things like that. Even her husband, like I didn't know.
Yeah, I've literally never seen him.
Diamond Platnumz was his best man. Even some American reality TV stars were there. Who was it again?
Oh, them American reality stars are really
it was so... Oliver Blanco.
Was Oliver Blanco there?
Yes, she was fully there.
Oh, wow.
She was... It was so random.
Oh, wow.
Jam-packed.
Yeah, that wedding was an event. Like...
Oh, my God. Oh, I keep forgetting the woman's name. Like, I think she's like a Nollywood actress, yeah, but she's always going viral for taking off her wig and dancing.
Oh,
and she always has her K-Rose. She's like lighter skinned.
Okay, no, it's not who I thought it was.
And like she's a bit big. And she kept going viral with this wedding because she was going ham, yeah. But like she took off her wig. She just had her wig braid. She was going ham on the dance floor, you can see her. But then she posted on Insta the next day like her pictures.
I love people like that.
But like her pictures, yeah, it was so edited.
That is so
in her picture,
really?
She has like a proper hourglass, like she's a Coca-Cola. God. When you see her going viral, she's doing ding 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 ding. Your hair, everything's coming out the dress. Your wig is off.
So
but I'm not gonna lie, everyone was a vibe.
Yeah, no,
everyone understood the assignment.
Everyone understood the assignment that wedding looked lit. But sorry, I had to go back and laugh at the point that Diamond Platnumz as your best man, is one of the funniest things I can ever. That unserious somebody.
Did you not see him on the ceremony?
Brought him as the best man. I'd have to sit him down and be like, listen, I need you to tell me what you're on.
This
is who you're bringing as your best man.
I'm not gonna lie though, he did look good.
He looked,
especially in the pink.
Him, yeah?
Oh,
and I'm not saying that he's buff, no, but sometimes I get why women go, because there's a way he carries himself. I'm not gonna lie, I hear it.
I finally hear it now.
He looked good.
And
there's another time as well, he went to one wedding and he posted it on his snap, he was wearing like a green, and I was like, I was like, what? Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I get it.
After this wedding, I finally got it.
I get why Fantana
it was
said
spun.
It's empty. I get it.
I get it as well. I finally get it. Before this wedding, I was like, I see it. I see it.
No.
Now,
I get it. And
when he was in that pink,
yeah,
I said,
and I feel like he can throw it down.
Yeah,
I think he can throw. I think he will.
But I just don't like. He just seems so dense. Like he would just piss me off once he starts talking.
But
like, you just need to get in the wood. Then
you literally, he's the type of guy. Yeah, and I'm saying this because I've dealt with a guy like this before. When he opens it, you're actually, you just look at him and you get pissed off, yeah, and you just chat shit in your ear. You're just like, oh. Then when you get to it, you're like, yeah, come and talk to me again. I'll listen.
Yeah,
literally,
I hear it. I have to admit it as well, man. Yeah, no, I finally get it. He was looking good. Yeah, he was looking good. But yeah, that wedding, bro.
That wedding looked lit.
10-10.
Yeah, 10-10 outfits, the gowns. Yeah. One thing about Nigerians, they're not going to play when it comes to weddings.
At all. The guests.
They don't play.
The guests went... Fam. The woman who had the groom on her boob.
Let's talk about it. What would you do if you were at your wedding, Dionté?
I'll rip it off.
With your man's face on your...
I will literally rip it off in front of you.
I would actually be like, are you okay? Why did she do that?
But this is what annoys me about certain women, yeah. Like, I hate this passive aggressive shit.
Yeah.
Like, you did it for a reason. Like, you can't just tell me, like, oh, I didn't know. Why did you not put her there?
Yeah, why could you not put my face?
Why is it
trying
there?
to have a moment at my... That's what it is.
And then she put her, like, randomly just here. I told you, when you come to greet me, I wouldn't give you the satisfaction of, like, what are you doing? I'll just be like, oh.
Take it off.
And rip it off.
I didn't, but security.
Yeah, and I'll be like, you don't need this. Why do you need this? You don't need it.
Why is your man's face on...
You're being messy.
Why is my man's face on your breast?
And
you could even put him at the bottom here. Why are faces even on your dress? Like, you actually went to a tailor and told them to do that, and they
put them on, like, you could have put them on a sleeve on here or something, like, if you really wanted to do that.
You don't even need to have someone's face on the cloak. That's such a shit. It didn't even look nice.
This is another reason why we said in the last episode, you cannot invite anyone to just anyone to your wedding. No, you can't do it. You don't know people's true intentions. They will come and do stuff like that. Do you not remember that viral video of it was a Niger wedding? Like, you know when they sprayed the bride in that? I don't know if it was her auntie or something. The bride was unaware, she was dancing. And she was trying to do, like, judge on her. And a guest caught her and, like, grabbed her arm and, like, pulled her away. And she was trying to mask it as, like, she's throwing money, but she was trying to do judge on her. This is why, do not just invite anyone and everyone. No, you don't know who's wishing you bad. And who's
so actively... Scary,
it scared the shit out of me.
Oh my God, that's actually terrified me.
You don't know who's going to be at your wedding.
Will be things will be happening in your marriage. You're like, why the hell are these things happening to our marriage?
Exactly.
You can even be confiding.
You can be confiding in that same person.
And she's sitting there saying, oh yeah.
People are scary.
People are so
That's why you have to be very picky with who you bring, because you don't know.
To your wedding. That's mad.
Can you imagine starting your union off like that?
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, someone caught her, like, and took her away. But if they did it, and she was very subtle with it, like, she'll be like, she was subtle with it.
That's terrifying.
It's horrible. That's why as amazing as this wedding looked.
And they had so many people there.
Yeah, like, and I'm sure that's the thing with Niger weddings. They don't know who is there. They don't know everyone.
Because it's such a big celebration for them. They just invite, like, whose podcast was I listening to? I think it was Tony Tones, and she was talking about her wedding. She was like, how literally they had, like, both of them were bringing, like, I think she said they had, like, 300 people each, and they had to, like, break it down. Because so many people just hear weddings and because weddings are always lit, especially Nigerian weddings. If someone tells there's a Nigerian wedding, I'm going. Because it's lit. But really enjoy. But then sometimes they don't mind, because I've gone to weddings, like, as a +1.
Oh no,
like, I'm gonna come with someone.
They don't mind.
But imagine if I was like do you know what I mean? And I don't know the bride like that. And imagine now I come and then I see the wedding, I start to get jealous, and then now that's my intention.
But that's the thing.
It's scary.
And African people were so big with, like, monitoring spirits, judge, all of that. But then you're okay to invite just anyone to your wedding.
Honestly.
That, like, yes, have a big wedding, but know who you're inviting.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like, all of this, like, bring a +1. We're trying to meet the quota.
Yeah, no, man.
Don't do it.
And people want their wedding to buzz like that, like how this wedding was buzzing on social media. Some people genuinely want their weddings to be social events. So they're just like, yeah, come. And I think there's actually a really good, not docu, it's like a program thing on BET. I don't know if you saw it, and it was basically about, like, African weddings. And just, like, weddings of our generation. And it had...
Oh, is that the one?
Mimi.
Oh yeah, I never watched it
Wedding
though.
on it. The program was really good.
I'll watch
But
it.
they were just basically talking about how so there was one girl that got married and her parents didn't really have a big wedding like that, but they've been married for years and years and years. But they were just basically talking about the difference now in weddings and like how in our time we live in like a social media era and everything is for social media. So people even do like how people do like hashtags for their weddings. They do these massive elaborate photo shoots and things like that. But like weddings are a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Whereas our parents just like so I think even my parents literally they went to do the registry office.
Yeah.
Their mum was like they went to a restaurant afterwards.
Literally.
Just literally my mum, my dad, her best friend, her auntie, one of my dad's best friends. There was literally like 10 of them. They just got a table in this random pub, sat down, ate. My parents were married for what, 27, 28 years?
See there? That was like my parents.
Yeah, literally
registry.
nothing big.
My mom didn't even attend. They went to the pub after.
Yeah, I remember
she didn't even attend because she went to sleep because she was preggers. She was like, I'm too fatigued to go without me.
Well, when she was pregnant with me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but then they go on to have like decades upon decades of marriage.
And nowadays I think people are more invested in the wedding rather than like the marriage. I think a lot of people are just like, we want to have these big weddings that everyone can talk about and blah, blah, blah. But it is a celebration because I've said I do want to have a big wedding. I want it to be a celebration, but I think that's just how I am as a person. Like I love to celebrate. Like I do big birthdays. Everyone knows me. But the real fact of the matter is, and my opinion on this might change because men that I've like dated and not like gotten to that point with, but anyway, even when we would talk about men are very like nonchalant about these things. But I remember one guy I was seeing was like, Rashida, like you don't need, like he made me look at it in a way to think like, right, it's actually true. You actually don't need a big wedding. Like you could literally get married with 5 people. You don't. It just needs to be the people that are close to you, and it's what you're doing and what you're signing to do that is important rather than the wedding. But I think that does get a bit lost these days.
It does, and I definitely agree with you. I think it's very nice because even for the longest time I wanted a big wedding as well, but like it's little stuff like this that needs to bring people back to reality. Like yes, it's all fine and dandy, but it's also a dangerous game. Like
it is.
You don't know people's intentions. There's other people who can come, they're not invited, but your actual invited guests don't have a seat because someone else has taken it. All of this stuff, like we don't think about the things that could possibly go wrong. Yeah. But this is why at least know the people. Yeah. That's all I would say. Like, keep an eye on the people that you're inviting. Because you could get there and realise I have to have a big wedding, or I still feel the same about a big wedding. Yeah. But I could only just say, like, don't just allow just anyone. Like, even the plus ones, let it be, like, that person's partner. Yeah. Or, like, sister. Someone who's, like, a significant person in their life. But when it's just, like, can I bring 3 friends? Yeah. No, it's not a rave.
It's actually not a rave.
Type thing. Like,
it's not a rave.
It should be, like... something along that, because
no, you're right.
My worst nightmare is for me or anyone that I care about to start their union off like that.
Forbid. Oh my God, that is so
honestly scary. You can't.
And people are haters. They'll hear that your wedding's this social event and then come and then be hating on your wedding. Yeah, no, it's long.
Hating on your wedding while they're drinking the drink and eating the food.
Eating the food that you've paid for.
That you've paid for.
No, it's true.
No, it's not worth it, man.
It is true, yeah. It's
true. But honestly, how do you feel about, like, so do you want 4 ceremonies? Like, what's your dream? How many?
Ooh, good question. I definitely want to do a traditional wedding. Mm-hmm. So I want like a quandula. I really want to have a quandula. I want to have a quandula. I want to do whatever tradition my husband is. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to mix all the traditions. Yeah. Obviously, I want to do a Ugandan thing. I want to do I don't actually really know what Sierra Leoneans do. Yeah. I don't know, because I haven't actually been to a Sierra Leonean like traditional wedding in my life. I don't even know if they do it. But I would. But you can even incorporate it in your quandula. Yeah, I would incorporate it all, but I definitely want to have a quandula. No, I even want to do from before that. You know when they do the thing when they come to the house, but that's like a small one. But that's in terms of like a. No, don't they do something before the quandula, like when they come to the house? I think maybe that's just introduction.
It's introduction. What's it called again?
It's got a
name. But it's like, it's the same thing as quandula. It depends.
No, that's not saying. It's not Kasiki.
Kasiki is like the day before your wedding. It's kind of like...
It is, yeah.
It's kind of like the pre-wedding party type thing.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But there's another... But I honestly feel like it's all the same thing. Because the whole point of the quadrilla is the introduction.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it's just because now people do it different ways. Like, you can do it at home. You can do it in the hall. You can do it like... But it has different names. I can't remember it, but it's fundamentally the same thing.
Yeah.
But like, Kasiki, that's more like... I don't know, I wouldn't say engagement, like pre-wedding.
Yeah, it's probably just like pre-wedding.
Yeah, like a pre-wedding.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know what I'm thinking of them, but I guess that's not a ceremony if you're just at home and it's just like your immediate family and your husband's family come to me. But I would want to do something like that. Then I want to have a quadrilla, traditional-esque wedding.
Yeah.
And then I would probably do it like, okay, so let's say, for example, I'm to marry a Nigerian.
Yeah.
I would do a big traditional and do the Nigerian side of things and also mix a quadrilla. Like, I'll try to do it all in one.
Okay.
And then I want to do the tradition. You know, when you go to the registry, but I don't think I'd make that a ceremony. I'd probably just do that and then like have just like a small family dinner afterwards. And then I want to have my white wedding. But I would want my traditional and my white wedding to be big.
100.
Yeah. I want my traditional white wedding to be big. I know a lot of people are like, now they want like small, like white weddings, but I want a big traditional wedding, and then I want to have my white wedding. I want that to be like big as well.
Yeah. To be fair, even me, I definitely want a quadrilla.
Yeah.
I low-key want a quadrilla in Uganda, but then like I also want one here. So
I want to do my quadrilla.
But I think I would prefer to do it in Uganda. It would just feel more authentic to me.
I would actually even want to get married in Uganda, and I've said this before. I would get married in Uganda.
Oh, fam!
I would get married in Uganda.
The way they do weddings, yeah. Oh,
I would get married in Uganda. I've said this.
I think I'll do my quadrilla in Uganda. And then if he has tradition, I'll do one. And then I'll do registry office because I want a destination wedding. Ooh. So like I'll do the registry office, but like you said, I'll just probably do a private family dinner.
Yeah, literally.
And then my white wedding somewhere abroad. I just don't want to be married in London.
Yeah,
if I'm honest, the only thing I want is just the certificate. Thank you.
Yeah, just give it to me. I can do all of that.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't. Yeah, even I wouldn't mind doing. Would I do a traditional here? No. I would genuinely get married in Uganda. But then if your husband's from somewhere else, because my husband would be somewhere else.
No, that's why like for me, quadrilla, it has to be, it makes sense. Why would I do a quadrilla in Niger or in Congo? Yeah, it has to be in Uganda. Yeah, the same way as even if I marry in Niger, for example, it doesn't make sense to do a traditional Nigerian wedding in Uganda either.
Yeah.
It's best to just, for that, to go to your respective countries.
Yeah.
But my white wedding, I haven't decided. That could be anywhere in the world.
That could be anywhere in the world. I love, like, I've seen a lot of people do their weddings in Greece and stuff like that. Those always look so beautiful. So nice.
Especially, like, the background when they're getting like married.
Greece or Italy or just nice, like, beautiful 100. Scenic places. And that way, also, you cut down people. Because I wouldn't want... For me, the biggest thing I think I probably would want is my quadrilla to be big.
Yeah.
Like, massive traditional wedding. My white wedding, I still want it to be big, but I don't want it to be like, big.
I know what you mean. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say you don't care as much, but, like, the quadrilla is more important to you. So, yeah, that's 100%.
I do, yeah. My white wedding is as well, because I would want to do, like, a proper, like, proper wedding, but I would... Yeah, I think the white wedding, I'll make it a little bit smaller and intimate.
Yeah.
Still big, but just a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
because it's quite a simple day, isn't it? Whereas traditions, it's like they have to do everything. Bring
the
thing,
that could take the whole day.
To my mum, bring the what?
It could take the whole day.
It can literally take the whole day.
And then if you have a big family as well, you have to introduce them to every...
I haven't been to a quadrilla in ages, man.
I haven't either.
I haven't been to one in years. When's the last time I went to a quadrilla? I haven't been in years, man.
Probably right before COVID. Like before COVID, maybe. Yeah. Before COVID?
Yeah, I haven't been to one in ages. But I want to go to one proper and see everything from like start to finish. And all the girls in their Gomez and nice. I was having this conversation with someone the other day, and they were basically saying that we need to like they think that our generation of Ugandans should like modernise the Gomez.
Oh, I already have my design.
Really?
Yeah.
I was literally thinking about this and I was like, do you know what? Like, I want to be the person that like takes that risk and like modernises it.
There's no way I'm wearing a traditional.
Because with the shoulder things.
I know, I definitely do want to incorporate the shoulders because I feel
But
like
just
without it, it
modernise
doesn't
it.
make it.
Yeah.
But definitely, I've already got like.
I don't like the original
idea.
do you know the one I'm talking about? Just the original one that
And there's
your jacket
bare
will wear-
material,
Yeah,
like you're even
that
doing
one.
this, you're holding it
But
like.
I've seen some
it's too
really like the brides of today. I've seen really nice like garment. You know that girl that got married? What's her name? Maggie Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
Did you see her garment? It was 10,
nice.
10.
It was really nice.
10 out of 10. It was so nice.
We should definitely be modernising it now.
I think we need to modernise it.
Leave it for the judges who are stubborn enough to.
It's like that colour, that brownish colour. I really don't like that one. It just reminds me of like my Jojo.
But
it's too old fashioned, that one.
Yeah.
I think we are trying to modernise it, but I think
it is getting modernised.
Really modernise it.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen ours up, man.
And it could actually bang with the shoulders.
It can, because look how like Nigerian girls wear their traditional wear at their wedding, like they're proper jazzing it up, colours, different things. Like I think we need to do that.
100.
We need to
and I definitely said to myself, me as a bride, you will not see me in a traditional busuti. You won't. Yeah. Like, if anything, you'll be like, oh.
Yeah, that's how I want mine to be like, oh, right.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
You know them ones there.
That's how I want to do mine.
Yeah, I like you want to start the trend. Right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You know that one's like, I want to do that for my wedding.
It just takes one person to do it and it bangs and then everyone's like, yep, so anyone, let's go.
Literally. Like, do you remember when Kim got married to Chris and she had the diamond thing across her?
Do you know that wedding, yeah?
Fam!
It's on my vision board.
It's been on my vision board for time.
There's one dress that she wears, yeah?
The after party.
Is my dream.
The reception one.
Yeah, the one that goes across like that.
Yeah.
That's my dream wedding dress.
Mate.
That wedding lasted.
She looked
72 days. I mean, that marriage, 72 days.
But them looks were serving.
Yeah,
she ate down.
She ate down.
And I'll never forget that look, around that time. Bare brides kept getting that thing.
Yeah.
Even my teacher in college, she was getting married and she got married just after she did. She had the same thing, the same dress, everything.
Wow. Yeah, I can't.
I was like,
with those wedding looks. She ate that up.
Oh my gosh, she really ate that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, when our day comes, you guys.
Anyway, guys,
you will never hear the end of it.
You people will never hear the end. I'm gonna go to BBC News and be like, listen, someone's taking Rashida.
Come and follow me to my wedding.
Follow me to my wedding. BBC are gonna announce Rashida finally found someone. She finally got married. Go and announce someone took me off the streets. And I'm telling everybody, there's not a person in this world that will not know I'm getting married. I'm telling you.
I hear that.
I'm gonna press my ring like this all the time. Like, oh.
Literally, I've got such a headache.
Oh,
it's so hot.
My head is hurting. Wow. Oh, my hand is hurting from carrying this rock on my finger.
Nah.
Anyway, one day.